Welcome to another edition of the fresh and funky picks, plays, parlays sports show. Yeah, I'm tossing around ideas and certain things and just kind of, throwing the little things out there, seeing what sticks, seeing what doesn't stick. Just like to have little catchy things here. Throw a little wit out there at you a little bit here on a Wednesday. We got some early baseball going on right now. We have the NBA playoffs, obviously, big game tonight here. Last night was a big game. You had the Golden State Warriors going into Dallas, and they basically, kind of didn't play Golden State Warriors basketball. And Luka Doncic and them took advantage of that and ended up winning. Warriors did make it close in the end, but again, hey, the Warriors are still in the driving seat. Like I was speaking about it yesterday, I kind of felt like that's why I took the -1. I took the -1 with the Mavericks last night, and that cashed for me. But my dumb ass took the under. So again, I on the and if I would have took that, ladies and gentlemen, I would have had some money tonight. We'd be talking cashed parlay, cashed parlay. Okay, because I picked the Rangers on the goal line. They won by 2 goals, and the Edmonton Oilers won by 2 goals. I had the overruns and the Diamondbacks and the Royals. They had plenty of runs in that game, and I also had it in the I believe it was the A's. No, it was the Giants. I believe the Giants and Mets. They had like 25 freaking runs last night, but I took the under, and so that killed my parlay. And that's let's just say, I mean, usually the Warriors, I with the Warriors a little bit, I take the over here, and the Mavericks, I kind of like, yeah. And I felt like it was more of an under, but I should have took the over, and we would have been talking about a hundred plus dollars today would have been added to the betting funds. But no, we did all right as far as baseball. We only lost a couple games yesterday in baseball, so can't be mad about that. So we definitely got to do better today. And like I said, we got two early games on right now. It is 5-5, bottom of the seventh here between the Pirates and the Rockies. See, I had the over 8 runs yesterday, and both these teams went the under. And so today they went over. So I'm kind of glad I did not bet this game because I'm a little upset that these guys batted up runs today and couldn't help me out yesterday because that was one of my losses in the MLB parlay was the over 8. When I had the read was my first read was the under 8, but then I said, you know what? Maybe they hit some runs, but needless to say, the next game we have the Tigers and Twins 0-0 in the bottom of the fourth. A runner is on. Matter of fact, in the bottom of the seventh, in the Pirates and Rockies, 1 out. Runners at first and third for the Pirates here today. So those are your early baseball. We got the Giants and the Mets going to be uh, first pitch is at 12:45 West Coast time. And then we have Dodgers and Nationals at 1:05. We have Milwaukee and the Padres at 1:10. We have Athletics and Mariners at 1:10. Then we have our usual games on at the usual time. We got the Cubs and Reds on at 3:40, and Miami Marlins and Tampa Bay on at 3:40. Obviously 6:40 for those in the East Coast. We got 4:05 out here on the West Coast between Baltimore and the Yankees. Obviously 7:05 in the East. In the East today. Then we have the Phillies and the Braves. We have the Red Sox and White Sox. We have Guardians and Astros, and Rangers and Angels is the last game. All right. Well, the Phillies and Braves here. They said that there's possible. Looks like they get a little lightning there. Same thing with the Red Sox and White Sox. So might have to keep an eye on that here as far as betting purposes go. Oh, the Pirates score here. Pirates are up 6-5 now here in the bottom of the seventh here. And the Twins got 2 runs here now, 2 outs. So Twins up 2-0. I had the under in the I had the under in the Twins and the I had the under in the Twins and the Tigers yesterday, and that was part of the ones that did cash for me. But but yeah, that is the MLB slate here. Let's get down. We have the NBA. NBA, we have obviously we have the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. Game 5 here. Series is tied at 2 right now here. Miami here. Hopefully hopefully today, we get Tyler Hero back for the Heat here. I mean, I don't know. Did Time Lord play last game for the Celtics? I believe he did for a bit. But yeah, I mean, the Heat play well at home, and both these teams play it well in their respective home arenas. And I was gonna say gyms, but these ain't gyms. I mean, trust and believe me, a gym is like a little small little thing where you barely fit hardly anybody in there. But obviously the arena there down in Miami is gonna be popping tonight here. So I mean, the Heat definitely definitely need this win here tonight here. So I look forward to be a good game here. Game will be on at 8:30 Eastern, obviously 5:30 West Coast time. Those are people that don't understand time zones. All right, I mean, and especially if you're a gambler. Like if you're a gambler, I don't do time zones, but yet you gamble. Kind of puzzling, isn't it? Just food for thought for those that don't want to do the mathematics. I guess you don't need a map either. I guess you already know where you're going. All right, so we have the St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche. It's the only hockey game on the board tonight here. Blues are down 3-1 in the series here. Avalanche looking to close it out here in their home arena here on the home ice. So I mean, I'd expect the Avalanche to really go hard tonight here, but I mean, I've been a Blues guy here. I've been a St. Louis Blues guy. I backed them. I think they're a pretty good playoff hockey team. Even though I don't try to press myself as some sort of hockey guru or something. Like I just kind of pick the teams that I know from back in the days that still play good hockey. Like the St. Louis Blues. Colorado Avalanche is another team. So you got two perennial really good playoff teams. Teams that really, and especially Colorado this year, really had a really amazing season with a 56-19-7 record here. And the Blues had a 49-22-11. I mean, they didn't have too shabby of a record either. But they are down 3-1 in the series. They have only won one game, and that was at home. Other than that, they haven't looked really good in the series. So that is the rundown here. So now we're gonna do our picks here because we want to get in this San Francisco game here. I mean, we got 11 games. Well, we could break it down if we miss, even if we kind of miss the. And look at it, 9. It's Pirates 9, Colorado 5. So 14 runs here. So I was a day late on the. I was a day early, I should say. I was a day early. Yesterday was an under game, and I picked an over when today was the over game. But yeah, hey, all right. let's look at the pitching matchups here. We got Sabaskia. Obviously, it's a young pitcher here in the Mets rotation against Jonas, who's 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA, so not too bad here. So obviously the over/under is 9 runs here. There's been a lot of runs, to say the least, here in this series here between the Mets and the Giants here. So the Giants won last night by a run, so I do not really like the run line. Now, call me crazy. I'm gonna always get buried by this, but I'm taking the under 9 runs. Under 9 runs in the Mets and the Mets and Giants. I like that a lot. All right, we have the Dodgers and the Nationals. We got Julio Urias versus Eric Fetty here. Let's see. Let's look at the records here. Fetty is 2-3 on the season with a 4.08 ERA. When you got Julio Urias is 3-3 on the season with a 2.63 ERA. So, uh, as we know, yesterday there was a lot of runs, and we have a 8.5. They're really thinking the under today here. Um, I mean, I rode the Nats earlier this week here. I mean, do I ride them again on the money line or even in the plus? Um, I was on the opposite side here, and I'm going to take the under 8.5 here today in Dodgers and Nationals here. I don't know. And it's another series that has had a lot of runs, and yeah, I'm taking the risk. I've been the Undertaker here, but the under has taken me under. Let's just say that here. And we had the Brewers and the Padres. We have Ashby on the mound against Darvish. So Ashby's 0-3 with a 3.49 ERA. You have Darvish 4-1 with a 3.91. So obviously both pitchers in the middle to high threes in the ERAs. Darvish has the better win-loss record. They're playing in San Diego. It's gonna be 66 degrees. So the over 7.5 runs here. You know what? I'm gonna take that here. I'm gonna take the over 7.5 runs here in this Brewers and Padres game here. Just there's gonna be some runs today in the game. And then the next game we have the Athletics versus the Mariners. We have Paul Blackburn and we have Robbie Ray. Robbie. Both teams put a lot of runs up last night. Mariners have been winning. But I'm gonna go today. Like I said, I don't know. I'm feeling the under here. I'm feeling the under there, under 7. I like both pitchers. I'm a fan of both pitchers. I think both pitchers can pitch very well. Now, can the bats come alive or did the bats get stalled? We'll see. We'll see. Next game, we have the Cubs and we have the Reds. Because, well, Paul Blackburn is 4-0 with a 1.91 ERA. Robbie Ray is 4-4 with a 4.77. So that means to tell me that one pitcher is more dominant than the other, but it's not always the case, you know. So we'll see how that turns out. The next game we have the Cubs and the Reds. The Cubs have been, really putting up the runs, that's for sure. And Luis Castilla is on the mound here. He's on the mound today for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 with a 4.60 ERA. Kyle Hendricks is on the bump for the Cubs, who's 2-4 with a 4.89 ERA. We're looking at. I mean, the Cubs have been winning here. They kind of want you to take. They kind of want you to take the under here. But I'm gonna take the over in this one here. Over 8.5 runs. You know, I mean, I might be on the losing end on this one here, but I just think Cubs have been hitting pretty well, and the Reds have been for a little bit as well here, kind of. All right, we have the Marlins and the Rays. We have Drew Rasmussen on the bump for the Rays tonight, or I should say today. He's 4-1 on the season with a 2.33 ERA, and he's going up against Petit, who hasn't really got a start yet. Here he's 0 for 0, but he does have a 0.78 ERA, so he must have came in some sort of relief in a game, but never got a win or a loss. So we got 7 here. They're wanting you to take the over 7 here, obviously, for decently good reasons. Marlins. We don't know if. We don't know if. We don't know if. But here's another one. I took the over in yesterday, and I'm gonna take the over today here in this one here. The over 7 runs in the Marlins and Rays. I just have this feeling here, and we have the Orioles and the Yankees here today. I'm gonna go with the Yankees on the run line here. I mean, it hasn't really been their series. Kind of the Orioles have kind of had the Yankees number a little bit here. But we got a young pitcher on the mound here. Sears here. He's 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA against Tyler Wells, who's 1-3 with a 4.41 ERA here. I feel today here that the bats are going to come alive here for the Yankees here. I feel confident in this young guy here. Kind of want to see how this young kid does for the Yankees. See a young good arm out there here go quite a bit, because I know the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman is on the 15-day IL list right now, the injured list. And then Chad Green's already on there. So the bullpen's a little bit, for the Yankees. So, But I'm gonna take the Yankees on the run line here. Feel very confident there. Then we have the Phillies and Braves. I think I might. Phillies and Braves. I think I'm about to skip that one here because you know. And then we're on to the Red Sox and the White Sox here. Red Sox have kind of been hot as of late here, but I might be stepping off this game as well because there's a both the Braves and the White Sox games. There's imminent maybe possible thunderstorms, thunder showers. I don't know if that's gonna cause anything. So we'll move on to this game, the Guardians and the Astros. So let's go to that game here. We have Christian. I think it's Christian Javier. He's 2-2 on the season with a 2.87 ERA. It's Cal Quintrell, who's 1-2 with a 3.48 ERA. Guardians have been playing well. The bats have kind of cooled off a bit here for the Astros, somewhat here. So I don't mind that. The series has kind of been so again. I'm gonna go with the Astros here on the. I'm gonna go the Astros here plus 100 on the run line, and I just feel like that's a good play here. Um, we got the Rangers and Angels here. Is the last game here. We got Reed Detmers, who's 2-1 with a 4.15 ERA. Up against Glenn Otto, who's 1-2 with a 5.55 ERA. Um, I had the Angels last night. I took the Angels on the run line. They did cover. They did cover for me. Um, Reed has been solid, especially at home. So I'm gonna take the under 8.5 there. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take that here. We'll do a 9. We got 9. All right, accept all odds here. All right, so let's write this one down here. We're gonna write it down here. All right, our MLB parlay for the 25th here. 525 here. We took the team total under 9 runs. Mets, Giants, plus even money. Then took team total under 8.5 runs. Dodgers, Nats. That's minus 105 here. Then we took team total over 7.5 runs. The Brewers, Padres. That was also plus 100 money, even money. Okay. We took team total under 7 runs. A's and Mariners. That was minus 110. Oop. And then we took the team total over 9 runs in the Cubs and Reds here, over 9 runs. Minus 105 here. Okay, okay. And then take the team total over 7 runs in the Marlins and the Rays. Minus 105 as well. Then we took Yankees. That was plus 130 here for the Yankees on the run line here. We got the Astros as well on the run line here. And that's plus 110. And then we took the team total under 8.5 runs. Rangers, Angels. Oops. That's plus 105 here. All right. So we bet our dollar there. We bet our dollar here. So at $1 here, and if we cash this 9-leg parlay here, is $561.71 here. Not a bad parlay. Not a bad parlay here, to say the least. Let's get a let's get a let's get an update here. Let's give you guys an update. Fresh and funky update here. Sports update. Sports update. Well, we got the bottom of the eighth here. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates really taking care of business right now. They have a runner on here, one out here. Brian Reynolds up to the plate here, and they're leading 9-5 here against the Rockies. And we got the top of the sixth here. The Tigers have a run now, so it is a 1-2 ball game between the Twins and the Tigers. And Jonathan Scope just struck out, so one out. And Dylan Bundy is on the mound. Ooh, Brian Reynolds just struck out. So there's 2 outs now here for the Pirates here. But still a runner on here. And we have the Mets and Giants about to tip off here in a few minutes. So I gotta make sure that our guys are in, our guys are playing, or our guys are in, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. And then outfield here. We're going to move him here. And then I'm going to have him in here. All right. So, looks like all the guys that we need to be in need to be in. All right, here on my ESPN here. Because like I said, we got a game about to be tipping off here, and I have Joey Bart, and he is playing today here. Ruiz is not going to be. However, neither is Mookie Betts. So maybe the under rolls in here today. Maybe the under rolls in here today. Oh, the game's already underway here. First pitch is underway, so I'm kind of screwed. So it's okay though. Yeah. I see things, and I just want to focus on sports. I mean, everything else in the world. I mean, we all have our opinions, and unfortunately, you know, so and that's as much I want to speak about things. I mean, if you want to be enlightened, you're gonna enlighten yourself, and if you want to be, you know, I think people should, you know, form their own opinions about certain things, and they should be knowledgeable and not, just be trapped out here and you got and there goes Chris Bryant once again on the fucking deal. Man, it's, it's not one thing; it's another, man. It's not one thing; it's another. I mean, I'm gonna go back and add a player here, but it's just man. And oh man, so uh, well, that's okay. Could have flipped it out early. That's all right. All right. That being said, here we've gone through our MLB picks kind of here, and let's go. We're gonna do our playoff one here. I mean, so Boston here is a 2.5 point favorite here tonight on the road. Um, so Miami is plus 2.5, and Miami is plus 120 right now on the money line. Um, I mean, Boston is playing terrific right now, and it's going to be hard for the Heat to do that. But I think with Hero coming back and the way Miami plays at home, there's no way I can't take them. I'm taking money line Heat, and I'm taking the over 204. I mean, last night I got bit in the ass by not taking the over, so tonight I'm taking the over, and I just believe Miami's going to find a way to win tonight here, and I'm not discrediting the Celtics. I mean, I really do. I admire the Celtics. They got, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Jason Tatum. I'm a fan of Jalen Brown. I mean, people don't realize Jalen Brown played basketball at Cal Berkeley, man, college, and he was a hell of a basketball player. And I think, man, whoever team he gets to go on in the NBA is going to be special. And he happened to get teamed up with Jason Tatum, who played at the University of Duke. And man, those guys are, And then, Marcus Smart, man, being that guy and being that defending guy as a guard, put his body on the line, making 3 pointers, doing this and that, being being the heart and soul, like, and I truly mean that. I think Marcus Smart is the heart and soul of the team. I mean, yeah, Tatum and Brown, those guys, whatever. But if Smart's not playing defense and this and that, and 9 times out of 10, they're and Robert Williams can man it down there and stay healthy. I mean, Al Horford has turned the clock back and he's playing like Al Horford of old. So I mean, it's going to be tough for the Heat to win tonight here. And the Celtics definitely want to go back home with the W to be up 3-2 to clinch it out here. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm backing now. My bet is I'm backing the Heat here. Backing the Heat on the money line, plus plus 120, and the over. The over. All right. So let's get our let's get this one down to the nitty gritties here. All right. We got the NBA. Let's do the NBA. NHL. We only got one NHL. And we got MLB. So maybe we put those other two games that we didn't pick, and we'll put them in this parlay here. All right, so we're taking the Heat money line plus 120 here, and then we're taking the team total over 204 in the Heat. Well, Heat at home. Celtics and Heat. That's minus 110. Fair, fair assessment. All right. Now we have Stanley Cup, and we have I have to go with my Blues, man. I'm gonna have to go with my Blues, and I'm gonna take the under 6 here. I mean, I know it's probably not gonna end that way here, but I'm ride or die with the Blues here on the money line here. I mean, plus 195. I mean, and then team total under under 6.5 goals here. The Blues and the Avalanche here. Minus 105. All right, so we'll add those other games into it here. Let's add the other baseball games that we didn't bet here. The ones we kind of stayed away from here. Charlie's. We go over 9 runs here in the Phillies and Braves here. We'll take team total over 9 runs in the Phillies, Braves. Minus 105 here as well. And and take the White Sox. I'm gonna take the White Sox here. Let's take the White Sox here. We're gonna take the White Sox here on the run line here to win by a run and a half here. That's plus 130 here. So we're betting $1 here. Cash out here. All right. Let's put that in there. We're gonna put our bets down here. Make sure we have. All right, we got the Miami Heat money line plus 120. We got the Boston Celtics Miami Heat over 204 minus 110. St. Louis Blues money line plus 195. We had the under 6.5 goals in St. Louis Blues and Avalanche minus 105. We have the over 9 runs in the Phillies and Braves minus 105, and we have the White Sox to win by a run and a half plus 130. That will net us $107.62. So that's the bets today, ladies and gentlemen. Here, so we're gonna run them down once again here. We're gonna run the bets. We're gonna run the bets down again here, so you know what our picks and the parlays is. All right, so we have under 9 runs in the Mets and Giants, which is underway right now. That was plus 100 money. We have the under 8.5 runs in the Dodgers and Nationals, minus 105. We have the team total over 7.5 runs in the Brewers and Padres, plus 100. We have the team total under 7 runs between the A's and the Mariners, minus 110. We have the over 9 runs in the Cubs and the Reds, minus 105. Then we have the over 7 runs in the Marlins and Rays. We have the Yankees on the run line on the spread. That's plus 130. We have the Astros on the run line as well, minus 10 on the spread, plus 110. And then on the last but not least, our MLB parlay there, we have the under 8.5 runs in the Rangers and Angels. That's plus 105. And we will make on the 9-legged parlay at $1. If we cover all 9 legs of the parlay, we'll make $561.71. Then we come over here to our NBA, NHL playoff hockey plus the 2 games we didn't bet. We got Heat money line plus 120. The over 204 Celtics and Heat minus 110. We have the Blues money line plus 195. We got the under 6.5 goals Blues and Avalanche minus 105. The over 9 runs in the Phillies and the Braves minus 105. And the White Sox to win on the run line on the spread plus 130. So we'll get $107.62 if we cover the 6-leg parlay there. So we got a 9 and a 6. So best of luck. I mean, yesterday, before we go any further here, yesterday we were 5-1. 5-1 here. We're 5-1, and then we're also 7-3, which the 3 games that did not cash for us yesterday were as followed. The Rockies, the Marlins, and the Phillies. Those were the 3 teams that did not cover the parlay. So we were 7-3 out of 10-leg parlay. I got 7 right out of it. So that's not, that's not too terrible. So MLB, we're 7-3 here. 7-3 here. But we also cashed on those other 2 MLB bets though too. So we got to put it par there. So it wasn't actually we were 9-3 here. We were 9-3 here because we had the over 7.5 runs in the Giants and Mets, and that went over. And then we had the over in the Royals and the Diamondbacks over 8.5 runs, and that one cashed easily. On that other side, NBA we ended up going 1-1, and that's what basically killed the parlay here. With hockey, we went 2-0 here. That was like a shock here. Shock in itself here to go 2-0 in my hockey bets here. So I mean, if we, like I said, if we didn't, if we would have bet, if I would have doubled back on the Braves, and then if I would have just had the under in the Pirates game, and then if I would have just took the under in that Marlins and Rays game, I would have, or just backed my pitcher. So, so when we're gonna get some updates here, update. We need the updates here. We need the update here. We have in the sixth inning here, we have the Minnesota Twins still leading the Tigers 2-1. And we have in the first inning here. First inning, then we have the San Francisco Giants have scored 3 runs already, 3-0. And I took the under 9 here, so we're not looking so hot right now. We're not looking so hot out here. It's not looking so pleasant, to say the least here. So I'm sure the Pirates ended up winning here, but we'll give you the final score there here before we sign off here. And we have golf too, but I'm not, I have a little parlay thing that I get in here that I do my own little thing, but it just doesn't. I mean, I can sit here and break down fantasy. I can sit here and break down a lot of shit, but ultimately, a lot of people don't come here and watch my content, and that's fine. Like I said, if you come here, you like it, subscribe, comment, leave a thumbs up. Want to watch whatever. I mean, I'm not here to pander. I'm not here to fucking, hey, motherfuckers, hey, I'm live on TV. Hey, man, I need to fucking put on some ads. So, run some ads while, people watch my videos. Oh, man, I'm that special. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do in life. And to me, it's fine. But a lot of people are being desensitized and they just don't even realize it because it's part of the functionality of the system of the matrix. You got to have everybody doing something. Everybody plays a part in the matrix. I mean, what do you think the Matrix was about? The movie. Everybody played a part, whether they were a bum or they were whatever. They were in the matrix. But it's here nor there. Today's Hump Day, Woman Crush Wednesday here. All right, the Pirates won 10-5 here. So we at the bottom of the first here, and the Giants are just hammering it right now. They're up 3-0 right now here. So, and Jock Peterson, the big hero yesterday here, he had 3 home runs and 8 RBIs here. So, and there's no outs already. There's no outs here. So this pitcher's giving up 3 runs. So my under 9 runs might not come to fruition here. And Jock Peterson just hit a home run, a 2-run shot. It's 5-0 Giants. So just like that, Ken's parlay is in jeopardy. Always in jeopardy. Always, I should have took the Giants today. Figured they probably, and Jock Peterson here. I better hope that I put him in here today. I probably didn't. I probably didn't put him in today, so he's probably sitting on the bench right now, fucking. But Giants are up 5-0 in the bottom of the first here, and there's only 1 out. So, and the Twins, it's the bottom of the sixth here. Twins are up to bat right now. Gary Sanchez is up at the dish here. You got 1 out. They got a runner on first. So yeah, I did well. Did well, but not starting off very well today here. Yeah, probably should. I probably should have took the over 9 runs. No, the Giants were gonna put up 5 runs in the first inning here. Yeah, that is crazy. But oh, nice man. That's good. That's good. Complete. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Well, I'm over here doing all right. Just fucking fantasy's doing good, but my fucking betting is. Oh man, if I would have bet the over yesterday in that Mavericks game, dude, I would have won 100 something bucks, dude. And then I lost three MLB games yesterday, but other than that, doing all right, man. You know, just watching parlays get destroyed, watching watching the world turn as the world burns. I'm telling you this right now, guys. There's going to be a documentary. I'm making this a movie. It's going to be about. It's not even really a movie. It's going to be about our lives. I title it "As the World Burns." Because when I was a young boy, and when I was around my grandma Virginia, rest in peace. Her and my mother, they used to watch, As the World Turns. They had a lot of, they had a lot of these soap operas on and shit. And so, I figured, you know what? Maybe one day, maybe I will, create my own soap opera. But instead of it being a soap opera, it's going to be the reality of our lives and how we're impacted by everything that's going on right now. Whether you want to do something, whether you're happy what's going on, you're not happy, you're upset, I mean, we all should be upset right now because we allowed this shit to happen. I hate to say it to people, but we've allowed this shit to go on for too long. We let this shit show go on for too long. We sit back and we kick up our feet as the firemen, the uh, the doctors and the EMTs, the dentists, and all these people, man. Like you can hear. I mean, I'm probably gonna be hearing in my thing right now. Hear the sirens. Earlier today, there was somebody. Yesterday there was a heart attack down there. I'm telling you, if life is getting crazy. And it just seems like the crazy people are the ones, going out here doing weird shit. And then by them doing shit, and the police and the politicians, the city councils, the mayors, the governors don't do anything but just let it continue to happen because school shootings continually happen. It doesn't matter what state, doesn't matter if it's a gun safe state or an unsafe state, whatever. It just seems like this continues to happen. And it's the same song and dance, and we continually going through this, but there's no change. There's no getting these people help. Oh, well, we knew that this guy was crazy. Oh, we knew that this person was disgruntled. Well, then why wasn't there a wellness check to make sure he's all right? And if they knew he was crazy, why didn't they go seek him to get counseling or get some sort of help, see some sort of psychiatric treatment? But the thing is, let's just blame the guns. You got two representatives that are backing. We're two Republicans. We're backing out of this. Oh, how dare this happen? We don't. We're backing out the NRA. Like like a gun can figuratively get up. It has two legs and has a brain of its own and is mindly jumping up and blowing someone's head off. We're quick to blame the video games, the music, everything, all that, but we're not quick to blame the person and hold that person accountable or hold the people that are supposed to make sure these people don't do these things. And nobody wants to fucking talk about it because everybody wants to be a fucking muppet. Everyone wants to shut their fucking mouths. And then Other than, oh, it's a fucking tragedy. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You people are part of the fucking problem too. You just shut the fuck up and think that, well, let's just be quiet. That's not, then it'll all go away. It'll all fix itself out. Well, it's not fixing itself out. And for whatever reasons, and I don't care whether you go to church every day, or you don't go to church every day, whether you follow the fucking news every day, or you don't follow the fucking news every day. There's called repercussions for, there is a opposite reaction and consequences for our actions, for our good and our bad actions, and for our negligent actions, let's say, and for our things that we don't do. But see, the problem is people don't want to do a goddamn thing, but they want to tell you who's at fault. They don't want to tell you how we're gonna fix this, but they can tell you who did it and why we should just ban these guns. Should ban guns. Well, should we just ban television? Should we ban TV? Should we ban computers? Should we ban anything that you know? And come on now, how does this dude get? How does an 18-year-old kid who, by the way, unemployed, have two AR assault rifles and be dressed up to the T? Thank God this piece of shit's dead. I'm not going to say his name, but thank God he's dead. Thank God those fucking cops had the fucking gall to fucking kill these motherfuckers. Because that's the only solution, in my opinion, to stopping these people. Because trying to rehabilitate these people, it doesn't. It does not. It does nothing. They go into jail. They come out of jail or prison, and then they reoffend. You got rapists out there that go to jail, and then they let them out, and they go and rape again. Oh, but that's okay, Kenny. You got to turn the other cheek. They have a right to redemption. You bloody stupid Christians. The hypocrisy of this life that we live is the evidence of how it is. Everything is a duality. Don't do as I say. Don't do as I do as I say. But see, that's the problem. People aren't doing what people are saying. People are doing what you're doing. And they're copycatting. It's follow the fucking leader. It's Pied the fucking Piper all the way down till you're falling off a fucking cliff like a stupid lemming. And all you people do it. I am speaking for a lot of people. I'm speaking for myself. But I'm speaking for a lot of other dumbass people that are fucking stupid and act like they're a fucking hero and act like they're gonna wake up one day and magically gonna help and turn the shit around when they're not. They're just gonna sit in their fucking mindless, turn their brains off, and live this life. And the government knows this shit. The government knows the lunatics. The government knows the pedophiles. The government knows the good people. The government knows. But then the government allows these tragedies to happen so they could politicize this shit. And then you get a bunch of ethnicities that think that, oh, well, it's a white man's problem. Well, no, it's a people problem. And the other day I watched this guy, Gematria News, go over to Buffalo where the shooting's at, and you had this man who's had the shirt of Black Lives Matter, BLM, and saying, yeah, you white people, get the hell out of here. What you doing over here? You just trying to make money off the black people suffering. Meanwhile, black people getting killed by each other each and every fucking day over drugs and Jordans and every other dumbass shit. But that's okay. There's no fucking problem there. It's only when a white person does something that's a fucking problem. And that's my problem with these minorities. I'm not saying all of them, but there's a good goddamn number of them, and then there's a good goddamn number of you ignorant white fuckers. You stupid crackers. I just want to bow down to every fucker that tells you to bow down. The emperor has no cloak. Oh, but you won't learn this shit. You'll listen to every talking points, and you got idiots that will go around regurgitating it like it's fucking truth, like it's the gospel. Oh, but I'm the crazy man. But yet crazy people are out here running the country and running amok and doing this shit. But I'm the bad guy. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. We're going to keep dealing with this shit day in and day out until you motherfucking people understand and wake the fuck up and do something about it before it's too late, or you just don't care. And therefore, you don't get to be the victim. They don't get to be poor you. There shouldn't be no fucking t-shirts with RIP your fucking name or your family's name. If you're willing to let these motherfuckers continue to do this to us, then you deserve this shit. And I know, they might come check me out now because I'm saying a lot of shit. But I'm telling you what, this shit will continue to happen. It'll be in some other state. It's going to be in some shopping mall, somewhere else, something else. And it's all for an agenda. It ain't to stop people from fucking doing crime. That's to stop you from actually defending yourself against a fucking lunatic. But apparently, that's racist and bad in America today. Because people don't know what the fuck racism is. Because the people are so mind fucked that they don't know what's going on. And they don't give a shit. They don't care enough. And I'm the only one to say it. And I don't care. I ain't here for fucking friends. I ain't here for a fucking audience. I ain't here to be worshipped. I'm not here to be idolized. I'm here to fucking try to live and have a future for these kids. When we adults are the people that are supposed to hold accountability, don't hold accountability. Then you got fuck-ass platforms and fuck-ass people that sit up on here all day long talking about stupid-ass sports and dumb-ass Johnny Depp and what fuck-ass video games are. And, oh, I'm making money. Oh, I'm making my living. Oh, I'm living my best life. And I'm going to start, I'm probably going to alienate a lot of people, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck. There's a reason why I keep my shit the way I keep my shit. Because y'all motherfuckers don't know shit. You gotta keep surrounding yourself around motherfucking vultures, and they're gonna fucking eventually, they're all gonna eat, they're gonna fester off your fucking carcass. But most of you won't, it'll be too late by that time. And you don't give a fuck. So therefore, shut your fucking mouth. Don't get up on here and talk about you're going to fight the fight and good fight and this and that bullshit, because you're not. You're just going to sit up on here, you're going to talk your talk, and then you're going to sit the fuck down. And you're going to go back to sleep, go back to your pathetic fucking useless life that you live. Yeah. They allow us to live this. And like I said, it's like the Matrix. Just think this fucking food for thought. Chew on this bitch ass shit. What if they want you to be a fucking servant? What if they want you to be a peasant? What if they want you to be a brainless, mindless fuck? Any people ever thought of that? Maybe they want you to be where you're at right now. Maybe that was the plan the whole time, to get you wound up like a goddamn toy. And then now we're at each other's throats. Now we can't even have no solutions. We can't have nothing. but yet I'm the bad guy, and nobody wants to come watch me because I tell it like it is. I'm not gonna sit around here fucking just because I fucking stream on a certain platform. I gotta shut my mouth. And it's against TOS. I don't give a fuck if it's against TOS. These corporations have fucking violated and stole money and shipped kids and this and that shit day in and day out. Oh, but oh, if you start talking, you actually start to, reminds me of Idiocracy. Mike Judge made that movie. Oh, Fahrenheit 451. Then what they do? They burn the books because they don't want you to learn. They don't want you to read. What did they do to the poor black slave? Make him stupid, right? Just like they making your punk ass. Go shove that apple so far up your fucking ass. See if that tells you how to live your life. See if you become a fucking Apple simulator, bitch. Your Samsungs and all of that shit. Y'all think you're gonna live in a fucking virtuality, live in a fucking fake ass, fucked up Sims life. That's all you're living. Living a shell of your own life. Ain't doing damn shit. And gonna continue to live your shit life. And you wanna come up on here, cry your fucking crocodile tears, cry your bullshit, tell people sob stories, and tell people bullshit. Well, you know what? I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of hearing everybody's got a sob story, everybody's got a struggle, everybody's been through the fucking pain. But not everybody's out here fucking crying and pandering to the lowest common fucking denominator. But that's what everybody else does, you know. Appreciate my man Complete. He's always in the building, always representing. You know, I got other friends too. And like I said, I ain't asking them to fucking I ain't asking my boy Complete to fucking sit here and listen to my shit or sit here and agree with my shit. I want to have a conversation with people, but they don't want to have a conversation. Motherfuckers is too busy living their best life. Living their best life while the whole world's collapsing and everything. Oh, but that's not happening, Kenny. It's happening all the time, man. It's happening all the time, but it's not going to happen, Kenny. 9/11 didn't happen. This didn't happen. You know, there ain't no natural disasters ain't going around, you know. There ain't no floods, there ain't no fires. There ain't no pestilence. There ain't no. It's because we're godless, soulless motherfuckers. And even the people that want to say they go to church and they believe in God, they ain't really believing in God. Tell you that. They ain't repping Jesus. They ain't repping God. They ain't repping Yeshua. They ain't Yahweh. They ain't repping Abraham. Motherfuckers is repping fucking sins of their fathers. Party down here with Lucifer. Party down here. Living your best life. Living the way you want to live your life. Fuck God. Fuck his laws. Fuck all that shit. You know, you people think you God. You ain't God. You're fucking mortals. You fucking breathe and bleed, bitch. And you better believe it. For you elites to whoever the fuck you are, you will die. You will die and you will suffer in this bitch the way you made us suffer. If I have my if I have it, if it's up to me and I get to be with these people that fucking you motherfuckers will not have a fucking inch in a ground to fucking sniff and sleep on this planet. And I'm not gonna take you out. I'll make you suffer like you made us suffer. Shovel this bullshit food down your fucking throat. Shower your ass in our fucking bad fucking type of water. Inject you with this bullshit shit, you quote unquote medicine. Because the war will not be televised, ladies and gentlemen. Will not be televised. And you will pay the piper when it comes to it. I sit here and I can talk sports all day long if I need to. But why? Why? It's all bullshit. It's all a scam. It's all for you to get in there and for them to bleed you dry and to get you to root for teams while guys are making while these guys and these corporations and these the NFL is making over $8 billion off of everybody's back. Oh, but they care about the troops. They care about breast cancer. They care about social justice issues. They care. They certainly care. And you people buy into it, like your best rappers and all this other shit. Yeah, they care about you, but what are they selling you? Selling you dope, selling you murder, kill, steal, rob, and you love it, you enjoy it, you wallow in it, you want to deal with it, and you want to be a part of it. And so when you be a part of that shit, and you're part of the get down, or you know what? You could get sympathy You ain't getting sympathy from God or the devil. People want to play fool. Like I say, as Chi said, we don't pity the fools. All right. This was Women Crush Wednesday, Wilding Out Wednesday, fucking Hump Day, whatever you want to call it. We got our bets going on here. Talk about the sports and everything else, but hopefully everybody else will be doing good in life. But yeah, peace out. Hopefully I'm still here tomorrow, or who knows? They might take my channel down. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.